So we are driving through Greenwood. I don't remember the name.
Memory Lawn Mortuary.
Memory Lawn Mortuary and Cemetery. It is absolutely gorgeous, like most cemeteries. But they do say that there is a spirit who really enjoys this place. And they say that you can see him in the evenings wandering around, and then you just don't see him. They don't know who he is. They don't know if maybe he was a worker here. Maybe, I don't see people, if you're dead. Now, I don't know how this works, right? Because I've not been that way yet, and I don't want to be for a long time. But it seems like if you're dead, like, can't you go anywhere? I mean, why would you? Yes, it's beautiful here. It's beautiful. But why would you stay? If you could go anywhere, why would you stay? Oh, look, even the trees are dead here. No, most of the trees are absolutely stunning. But, these kind of pine trees, they have a hard time, especially here in Phoenix. But this is absolutely beautiful. This is like one of the biggest cemeteries here in Phoenix. And it's been here for a long time. It's not the oldest, but it has been here for quite a while. But yeah, I don't see, if you're buried, why would you hang out here? I don't know. I might come back and visit it because, again, it is gorgeous. Oh, some of these headstones are just amazing. So this is wood, and it is really beautiful with that. That is stunning. That is very beautiful. So it looks like the Peck family has been here for quite a while. I don't know if it'll focus, but that's from 1870 to 1935, 1839 to 1960. Do you know any Pecks?
No.
I don't either. But I guess they were pretty prominent at one point. Let's go see what else we can find. So here we have the grave of Hayes Birch. William Hayes Birch. He was the first Phoenix police officer killed in the line of duty. So sad. And from what I understand, his wife, Dora, heard the gunshot that killed him. Wow, we just went under the sprinklers. And he basically died in her arms. It's just such a sad, sad story. But I think it is wonderful that they did do this beautiful gravestone here. This was done by a group of retired Phoenix police officers in appreciation. He gave his life in the line of duty, which is absolutely senseless. But it's nice to see that he is remembered here. So here we are outside the Serenity Chapel, and there is also a mausoleum here as well. Apparently this cemetery has been serving Arizona since 1906. We have a very beautiful horse-drawn hearse. There are no horses. Nobody gets pulled around in these anymore. This was, everything just seems so much grander back in the day. And of course, usually people did not live very far from the cemeteries. I mean, it was outside of town, but it still wasn't that far. They paraded you through town, everybody following you out to the cemetery. This would be covered in flowers. Of course, sitting here in this desert heat, This thing does look a little worse for wear. There's your little handbrake. Just doesn't look very comfortable. But there's just something about it. Beautiful fountain. I love a fountain. So many flowers. Some are real, some are not. Sometimes even the fake ones look real because here in the heat, they wilt. This is a very, very peaceful place. One more time to the old-timey hearse, and we'll move on. So I think this is going to be the last portion of our little tour. This is what they call the Jewish section. It is a separate section. I think it's a whole separate cemetery, only because it does have its own private gate and its own you can see that everything is a little bit different. You know, the headstones are kind of a little more uniform than they were in the other portion. And it does tell you that, you know, you cannot put any flowers in here because that's not what they do. They either put stones or coins, and you just don't put flowers on there to mark their graves. But it is still very, very beautiful in here and quite serene. And I don't know, there's just something about a cemetery. I mean, I know that you would think that it's just very sad and morbid, but it isn't. Wow, look at all the stones on these.
Yeah.
You know, we were talking about how even though this represents death, there's also a lot of love in a place like this, where people come and appreciate you and leave flowers, and they still have a lot more room here for more. But it is very peaceful. And of course you have the beautiful, tranquil hum of the freeway. That's good too. Here we are at the gates to the Jewish section. It's the Beth El Cemetery. Check it out. And no adventure day would be complete without a trip to get some Mexican food. We're here in Litchfield Park at Old Pueblo Cafe and Pub. Lots of nice seating out here. It's a beautiful day, but I don't know. I think we're still going to go inside. So what do you say, buddy? How's the food? Was it good? Worth it? All right. Well, thanks. Ooh, we got some yummy goodies. Got the cheese enchiladas and the rice and beans. Then we got, of course, the chips and salsa. This is a great way to end an adventure.